Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to do the second part of the Mountain LX shifter rebuild. So this is the left free-speeded side. There's not much to say really. Mine are both broken. The teeth on this one though is a little bit less broken. We're going to disassemble it and then reassemble it again. It's very simple compared to the XT foam shifter, as another person had commented on my previous video on that. So as you can see, the cap's broken, but it's nothing complicated. It's just once you've undone this shifter, underneath there's going to be a small screw. In fact, we're going to show you how to do that, and you can then after remove the cap, and hopefully yours won't be brittle and broken. So let's begin. So let's take off the screw that's underneath here. It's actually a Phillips screw. You could potentially replace yours with a Allen key one if you have anything like that spare. And as you'll see, one of the failures with these is that these kind of teeth that stick out break. This one's got two on it still. So to remove the top cap here, usually you'll have a screw. In fact, mine's missing, so I can't even do that. But there'll be a screw inside here, and once you've undone that, you can lift that over. So it'll be a number 10, and you'll be going clockwise to take it off. You should probably untension the interior spring. It feels like there's one inside it. Okay, we got that off. So we're going to remove that top plate. There's two ball bearings on each side, and I think when you're going to take that off, they're going to probably fall out. So be careful not to lose those. Ideally, you'd have a metallic parts tray. It's Christmas coming. You can ask the wife or the girlfriend or the someone in the family to get you something useful instead of the usual rubbish that I get on my Christmas. Okay, so we're taking off that first plate. There's two bearings there. We'll grab those now. Probably need a knife or something to lift that up if yours is stuck as well. I have a feeling we need to push the pivot through or something now. So I've just done that, and it's released the tension on the spring that was on the interior. We're going to just pull that all out. So on this pivot there's a plastic ring. So there's the spring, and there's also a copper ring again. Now, I've been trying to remove that black plate. It seems to be stuck on, so we'll leave that for now. So fairly simple stuff. Right, so there's not a lot of parts to remove on this. Very simple. So very easy to put back together again. I'm going to give it a quick clean, and we'll assemble it. So I've given the parts a quick clean. There's not much to do anyway, and this is going to go in the bin. So let's begin rebuilding it. Grease on the inside. It's all fairly simple. So we're going to put the this copper ring back into the interior of the shifter. On the main pivoting part, there's a plastic ring that goes at the bottom. Here you might want to add some grease onto your spring. It's looking pretty much the same on both ends, so I don't think it's going to make much of a difference where you put this. Actually, what will be easier is probably just putting the spring into the hole on the interior here first. Much easier to aim. And once you've done that, you put the other tip into the hole of the main pivoting part. Fairly simple. Right. Right, once you've done that, either you use a plier or you use the actual mount itself where you're placing it in. And what you want to do is tension the spring and the that part that's sticking out. You need it to latch into the groove over here. So I'm going to just use the shifter mount there, and I'm going to turn until it latches in, and it's already done in fact. Okay, that's done. So for the next part, you might as well just put a bit of grease on this plate. I believe it's around about here, and you can now push that down. So again, you can probably put the bit of grease on those bearings. We're going to put them into the those slots on that plate that we just put on, and now we can put the top plate here, and you'll see there's those curved parts that are lifting up, and they're going to go exactly where the ball bearings are situated. I wish all Shimano shifters were this easy to work on. And now we're going to put the nut on the top, and that's going to go anti-clockwise. So once you've tightened that correctly, don't over tighten it. You don't want to break those threadings. You want it just so, I guess, so that it's lifting up slightly with that spring, which helps you with the front derailleur, but you want it to be not going like too much action. You want it to be fairly slow, so like this kind of what I've got now, and it should be clicking at the bottom when you're gonna put it towards the end. Right, well that's the end of the shifter rebuild. So for you, you're going to need to undo the shifter again and put the cap back on, and it's a small little screw that goes inside it, and you can pop it back onto the shifter mount, and it'll be complete. So thank you for listening. Hope this somehow helped you, and I think it should do because it was kind of easy. And until next time, peace out.